Tons of guns, everybody's getting strapped. Tons of guns, gotta watch the way you act. Tons of guns, real easy to get. Tons of guns, bringing nothing but death. Tons of guns are in the streets nowadays.
We are back. We have a young brother who walked into the room a little late. I'm going to make an exception for this young man because he is one of our all-star celebrities. He came in the cold weather, directly in the room. Brother, you look cold. You might want to keep your hood on for about 5 minutes. Can you introduce yourself, your age, and what school you go to for those who don't know?
My name is Montrell, and I'm 13, and I go to N1 Middle School.
Okay. And Montrell, you are one of the celebrities here that participates in the group. A lot of people know you by name. They respect your commentary. How did you get so analytical? Is this something that you study, or is this something that just comes natural?
It just comes natural.
We are back in our next topic, our second topic, which is our second topic. What is it?
The Florida shooting.
So let's put our serious faces on. There are a lot of kids. There's a lot of people that lost their lives, a lot of youth that are just a little older and the same age as some of you here. Before we even talk about this, let's do this, because anybody that loses their life and the pain that parents may feel when their children are taken away from them, when they're just walking and attending school, I think what we need to do is take a quick moment of silence for the kids in Florida. Okay, so let's go ahead and bow our heads and just be quiet for about 10 seconds and just think about the loss of life, okay? This is a very serious topic. Let's go ahead and crack this open. What are your thoughts about what happened? And I'll go to the senior in the room first, okay? To our senior in the room, our senior statesman in the room, what are your takeaways from everything that happened in Florida? What are your thoughts about the issues of gun violence? And how do you think the parents in the community feel after that loss of life?
I feel like the situation could have definitely been handled better. There was a lot going on. I know that the FBI were actually notified to put him on a watch list because of some comments he made on social media and YouTube talking about shooting up schools and all the gun violence. So the FBI were actually notified to investigate him, and they never followed up, and that happened. And about gun violence, I know there's been a stir in the media about how it's easy to obtain guns, especially for people who are underage. And I just think that our laws, I guess they're not flawed, but I think they need to be revised, because like the Fourth Amendment states that we all have a right to bear arms. So I mean, that's an amendment, so you can't really take that away. But I just think that some more stuff needs to be added to it to revise, so that stuff like this, doesn't seem to happen again. Like, Columbine that happened in 1999 kind of sparked a wave of all these school shootings, and the Florida shooting was actually the biggest school massacre, and Columbine was the biggest, which was in 1999. So I think that's something that needs to change, which is a good idea for all the schools across the country are doing a walkout tomorrow at 1 p.m. and marching to their city halls to address the violence that's going on.
That's some good input, brother. I hope you guys paid attention to what he was saying. This is coming from the senior statesman here. Excellent. Good scholarship around the issues, brother. Anybody else? Hosman, I told you would be next. What are your thoughts on the shooting in Florida, and how do you think the parents may have been impacted behind that and the community?
Well, I think like the parents were very sad when some of their kids died, and one of the sad things was like the kid that was shooting was one of the former kids at the school, and it was sad because he was like his parents, and he had like autism, and he was on pills. He went to jail. Oh, I don't think he went to jail. He was in like a home rest, and it was sad like because he had like it was easy for like him to get a gun and like to shoot 17 kids, and he was a student at the high school that he was shooting at.
Jasir, I'm gonna come to you next because there's kind of a personal connection with this issue. I want you to how did that tragedy make you feel? What kind of thoughts does it bring up in your head? Now, I'm gonna ask you once again. How old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
You're 10 years old.
Yes.
Okay. In your 10-year-old mind, which is very advanced, I think you're 20 years old in the brain, maybe 10 years old in the body. But in your advanced 10-year-old state, how did you kind of look at that issue, and what did that mean to you?
Are you talking about when my cousin died?
No, Florida, and how did that trigger some things, maybe with you or in your family?
It triggered me because that's where he died.
Oh, your cousin?
Yeah, that's where he died. He died in Florida. So, yeah.
Okay. So.
Well, he died in Atlanta then.
Okay. But talk about your Florida experience.
And that's really sad because the kid should not have had a gun. And in the school, if he would have said something to somebody, they should have been aware. And then when they heard one gunshot, they all should have left. Yeah.
What do you guys think? I got you. Do you want to say something next? Okay. I'm going to have Montrell say something, and then you, okay, because Montrell hasn't spoke yet. Brother Montrell, you have been almost to every discussion that we've taped so far. You go to what school again? And Wadden School here in Minneapolis. When you think about these issues and how they happen across the country, Brother Montrell, what do you think the kids are thinking? Like when people commit those kind of acts and they just go and kind of shoot kids like that are totally innocent around everything. What do you think is going on in somebody's mind, and how do those issues impact you, if they impact you at all?
To me, I think the kid that had the gun, wanted revenge on a different kid. So, because why would he have a gun and just bring it to school for no reason? And then I didn't really know much about it. I just know that he came to school with the gun and started firing it.
Talasia, this is obviously this issue has impacted you as you were kind of reacting with it in a really emotional way, and I applaud you for being vulnerable in the group space. I think we all care for how you're feeling. How were you impacted by the Florida school shooting? How did it make you feel? Did it possibly trigger some thoughts with you and some other things? What do you think the community in Florida, or just like the elder statesman today talked about, there's going to be a school walkout, correct, around this issue? What ways do you think students can kind of take control over issues like that and make sure their schools are safer and it's a conducive learning academic atmosphere for everybody to attend without any worry of those kind of issues?
I think it is very hurting for the parents' moms because they have lost their child, and I think it's very hurting because people are losing their lives almost every day. And it's very hard for me because I have lost an older cousin and he felt like my brother to me. And now that he's gone, it is hard.
Yeah, that's you know, when we lose people that are close to us, that is hard, you know. And so I want everybody to know that, you know, although this happened in Florida, listen, although this happened in Florida, this could easily happen here. Not only in school, but outside of the school. Don't we hear a lot about people who get shot in the community over beefs, right? So let's not act like we're far removed from this. So let's take one more pause for the cause, and especially with the way this young lady was touched behind this issue, and let's just one more time, 7 seconds. Just wish peace and blessings to not only to the families in Florida, but our families too, and that we all remain safe when we go to school or when we come home. Okay? So let's bow our heads one more time. 7 seconds, y'all. All right, we're going to go ahead and take our next break, kind of debrief a little bit. Order this pizza, order these wings, and come back with our last topic. What is our last topic, y'all?
Black Panther.
Black Panthers. Okay, we'll be right back. Live from Richarad Green Central. Okay, peace. So we are back. We just came off of a real heavy moment around the shootings in Florida and other places. You know, we had a young lady who was definitely touched by that situation, a personal experience in her family. And we're actually going to allow her to facilitate the last portion of the discussion here at Richarad Green Central. And just for a recap, because she's done a very good job. She's in a room full of male energy. She's keeping her female energy intact. And for everybody in the audience, nationally and internationally, what is your name? How old are you? And what school do you go to again, young lady?
I am 12 years old. I go to Kenwood Trail Middle School, and my name is Talasia.
Now, Talasia, we are going to let you go ahead and ride out and facilitate the last part of our final discussion. The question is, can you handle this?
Yes.
Okay, now the listening audience hears that she can handle this. She's back with us. She's good. And we're going to turn it over to our guest facilitator, Miss Talasia.
All right. So we are back at Richarad Green Central. Our topic that we will be talking about today is the Black Panther movie. Most of you guys seen it, and most of you guys didn't. So this young man that I am going to be introducing, he should name his name, what school he goes to, and how old he is.
My name is Ismail. I go to Burroughs, and I am 9 years old.
Ismail, what did you think about the Black Panther movie?
I like the Black Panther movie because I didn't really watch the movie. I'm gonna watch it this weekend, but I think it's a good movie because it's about and that's my favorite superhero. And Black Panther is really cool, and he's undefeatable.
We are going to be introducing another male. What is your name? What school do you go to? And how old are you?
My name is Jasir. I'm 10 years old, and I go to Lake Marion. The facilitator today is my sister.
So, what do you predict will happen in the movie Black Panther?
I haven't seen it yet, but I think it's really good from previews. And I feel like it's about Black lives. And I like that they have like their own little island of only Black people, and then only one white person in that movie that's actually doing action was the one that got defeated. And other than that, I hope it's really good. I'm gonna go see it probably today.
So what I'm hearing is that you think the Black Panther movie will be awesome.
Yes, it'll be Gucci.
Alrighty. I am introducing another male. I would like him to name his name, what school he goes to, and how old he is.
My name's Hamza. I'm 12 years old, and I go to Justice Face Middle School. And I think the Black Panther movie will be good after seeing like how many people watched it. And I haven't don't have that much feedback on it, so I don't know what it's really about.
Thank you, Hamza. So there's another male that I'm going to be introducing. I would like him to introduce his name, what school he goes to, and how old he is.
My name is Makete. I'm 16. I go to DeLaSalle High School.
So what is your prediction about the Black Panther movie?
What do you mean prediction? Like a synopsis? What do I think is gonna happen? Like a timeline?
What I'm trying to say is, what do you think will happen in the movie Black Panther?
I mean, it's straightforward. There's gonna be a cause. There's gonna be a climax to something's gonna happen for him to suit up and become like the superhero. He's gonna defeat the dude. And everything ends up like good in the end. So.
All right. And I am introducing another male. And I would like him to name his name and his age and what school he goes to, and his prediction about the Black Panther movie.
My name is Montrell. I'm 13 years old, and I go to N1 Middle School. And I saw the movie, and I'm not going to spoil it, but I think it was very good how they made the costume and how they, made everything equal up together. Everything about it was awesome. I love the way that the fights happened. It was just cool.
Good. Thank you, Montrell. I am introducing another male. I would like him to introduce his name, his age, and what school he goes to, and his prediction about the Black Panther movie.
My name is Marshawn. I'm 15. I go to Eden Prairie High School. I ain't watch it. I just watch previews and stuff. I know some actors that's in it, like Michael B. Jordan and other actors like that, and that's about it.
What do you think will happen in the movie?
That Black Panther finna win a fight or something.
And the director of Boys Group, what do you predict the Black Panther movie will be?
I haven't seen the movie. I'm a little. First of all, I think it's a good thing. I'm glad the movie came out. I would rather have a movie like this than another gangster, dope dealer kind of, negative, stereotypical movie that sometimes comes out. I think that the use of all black characters and in an empowering way sounds very good. It could have a strong impression, especially on the youth. I look forward to kind of critique it from a different perspective. I tend to kind of go the opposite way when everybody goes one way. I'm not a follower, so I kind of I'm critical when I look at things. So I'll have a lot more input on that. I think we're going to try to actually have a group outing to see the movie together, and then maybe we can all do a real kind of review of the movie, just like my brother Montrell said. He didn't want to have a spoiler alert, so I know you're holding back a lot of your input because you don't want to put it all out there. But I think what we'll try to do is do a group field trip, and then potentially have a end of Black History Month panel discussion about that movie, and invite your parents, your family, and the community, and maybe we'll do that at Hosmer Library. That's what I'm thinking. So that's my input on that, and I look forward to hearing yours, young lady.
Okay, we've heard from everybody except for me. I've seen the movie also, so I'm not going to spoil it. But all I know is there is this one guy who is really cute in the movie. And I think that he shouldn't have gotten... Well, you guys will see it, so I'm not going to say it. But, yeah, I think the movie is really cool. I think it's showing that black people have more power, and yeah, so thank you.
Right. You know, this is what I want everybody to do. Everybody in the room right now, I want everybody to give this young lady a round of applause. Yes, she deserves that. She really had a critical moment. And I think we all understand the way she was feeling. If any of us have lost anybody that's been close to us, we know how that impacts us. You understand? And if you haven't, if it does happen, you might relate to how she felt. Okay? So for you to bounce back and facilitate the last part of the group, I give you big props on that. I think we had a good group today. Does anybody want to say any part? You know what? This is what I want to do before we end the group. I want the elder statesman, the college-bound brother who has a very fine interest in mathematics and science, to take us out in boys group and just speak to these younger people right here, man. These people who look at you when you come into the gym. And you handle yourself very well here in the gym. You take yourself seriously. You're serious about school, and you're a hooper, and you like math and science. Can you just kind of give these young ones some wisdom and take us out of the group activity with some words of wisdom, brother?
It sounds like what a lot of you guys are. Oh, is it? I know Montreal is about to go to high school next year. Marshawn is already in high school, and the rest of you are like in middle school. So, but all I gotta say is enjoy the time you have right now with your friends and everything. Cause as you get older, stuff gets serious. You get more responsibilities, so you might not have as much time to do the things that you want. Like I have a job right now, so I've lost a lot of free time with my friends and my family. So. I know that hurts, but at the same time, I have responsibilities. I have a car, I have to pay for gas, I have a phone bill I have to pay for, I have bills I gotta pay for, so there's stuff I gotta do.
What kind of car do you have, brother? Because I saw you this morning. Just let everybody know.
I have a 2005 Nissan Maxima that I bought in I think it was October, beginning of October.
This brother, did you hear? Okay, brother. Okay, go ahead.
I'm 16.
Okay, you see that? Now this is coming from the elder statesman, so I want y'all to really soak that up. Go ahead, brother. Just go ahead.
But yeah, like enjoy the time that you have right now, and school. Like don't take school lightly, especially if you want to do something with your life. Like don't take school lightly, because if I take school lightly, like I don't think I would be in the position I am right now, being able to go to school, almost paying like literally nothing, paying no money, all the scholarships that I got, and to have the blessing to be able to pursue my hooping career, which is I think is a blessing. And this guy's like, I have friends who should be going D1 right now who have to settle to go D2 because they didn't focus on their grades. So there's a difference. So I'm not saying don't have fun, but enjoy your time and definitely focus on school, because at the end of the day, it's your mind that's gonna take you places. So.
Wow. And now you guys know and understand why I call this brother the elder statesman. You understand? You know, people watch you. You know, you guys have adults watching you guys and how you guys get down. And this is one brother that I can say, you know, I watch how he gets down, and he really handles his business. So for him to sit up here and give you guys that wisdom, and he's only how? 16. You guys, some of you guys are only 3 years away from that. You feel me?
I'm 6 years away.
Those years are going to go by very quick. Very quick. So this brother is somebody to keep in touch with. You know what I'm saying? And as you move on, man, and you go to college and you finish your last year of school, always remember these young ones. So when you go out to do great things, come back and give it back to them. All right. All right. So we're going to go ahead and end at the count of 3. You know how we do it. We say 1, 2, 3, peace. All right. On the count of 3, y'all. 1, 2, 3.